Hey, Orange One here. So there's I was going to get some worker drone and I found two soldier drones fighting some Fogmen. Lucky for us, one of them managed to get their limbs knocked off. So I think we might be able to knock this dude out. Yep, we've been able to knock this dude out. Let's pick him up and get out of here. His friend is none the wiser. So I think I'm just gonna get a little distance away. Go to stealth. Maybe try and heal this dude up just just a little bit. Because if I don't, he's gonna bleed out, I'm pretty sure. And his buddy, I don't think has noticed us. I think we're okay. Alright, yeah, so basically what I wanted to do with this episode is capture some more people, get our cash up a little bit as well, and hopefully get ready for a excavation into setting up our base. I've been having people doing research, like Inu and Beef doing research, and they've been doing pretty good off of that, but I'm going to cut out a lot of it because I think it's a really repetitive part of the game. Not a lot happens. You're basically just mining copper, maybe stealing some stuff, and doing research, and you don't need to be there for all of that, right? I think that we can just show you some of the highlights, so that's basically my plan right now. Okay, so he's not bleeding out anymore. Let's pick him up and bring him back to the base. For some reason, my game's been kind of crashing as I was trying to do this, get this intro started, but it looks like it's working now. I might make a cut here if the game crashes, and then just redo that. Let's see what is going on over here, because I kind of wanted to show you our setup. Yeah, okay, so it looks like it's okay. I basically just got some workers getting ore over here. I've got St. Maurice on a haul to order so that he goes and picks up copper, hauls it back to our house in here, and yeah, it crashed. Alright, so as I was saying earlier, the game is kind of, for some reason, crashing a fair amount for me. I think it might be the animations mod that I've got installed on here. As you can see right now, if I press play, these guys have some animations that are not in the base game with these books. They're kind of cool. But oh, look, it's got AI on copper. That's kind of neat. This one, I don't think, is it the same thing? Yeah, it's the same thing. So basically, we're having people bringing copper into storage, and then when it gets big enough, I just have this guy right here. Get it in his storage, oop, like that, and then just sell it. And that has made a pretty good minimal it's basically been an automated way for me getting some cash. So I've been able to have these guys going while I run around with Silas, trying to get some new recruits. So I also went and got a Eagle Cross, not a very good one, but it does, I mean, a lot of damage just by itself. That would be a weapon that could, in the base game, just straight up kill someone. But with this damage settings, if he hits one of these guys, it's gotta be an automatic kill. As if he can actually hit someone. We haven't got very good crossbow skills. Yeah, he's not having luck with it. I do kind of want to show you the damage though that it deals, so I think we're just gonna run away and then have at it again. Is that? Ooh, there's cannibals. So if we hide, the cannibals might actually attack the camp. Let's just hide for a minute and watch these dudes. Yeah, they're actually... It's cannibals. Well, those the soldiers did not have any issue with taking them out. Maybe come up over here, Silas. And then you can try hitting one of these guys again. Hopefully it'll show us the damage this time. They don't seem to be aware of us. Or actually, no, they are. That dude gets in melee range, we're gonna be in trouble. Oh my gosh, did you see that? 943 damage. So yeah, instant death. Negative 700 health. I thought you guys would find that kind of cool. We'll like poach around here a little bit longer, probably try and get some workers. Because I don't think with 12% chance of knocking out one of the soldiers, it doesn't seem like a good odds for us. We could probably get in there, knock one of them out. It is kind of ridiculous having the crossbow going through the backpack like that. But look, we're getting like 80-90% chance of knocking out just these regular workers. That's pretty reliable. I'm not going to do it though on camera. I think I'm probably going to go ahead and skip ahead to the next highlight that I want to show you all. So I forgot to hit the record button, but I have a Fog Heavy, which is one of their soldier drones that we have here. And I basically just knocked him out with Silas. And I was really confused. I did figure it out, but if you talk to these guys, they just say re at you. And so it's kind of difficult to figure out how exactly to do it. I ended up looking it up. But I wanted to get another prisoner and then just recruit all three of them at once and keep the research going. Just because we got a nice roll going here. We got all this technology. I think I told you guys in the last clip how I was just getting books, basically, with as much money as we can get buying books and getting research done. And getting recruits. So I'm gonna go see what else we can find out for us. Maybe get another worker or something. Or maybe we can get another Fog Heavy. And then I'll name those guys after some people. But yeah, I'll go ahead and do the cut now and show you the next bit. Okay, so Silas is on the tail of a prince and his Fog Heavies. I figured if we can knock out the prince, that one's worth it way more than the heavies, because the heavies can't even wear armor. This dude, we can totally give armor to. We can't, if we take his head, he's dead. We can totally take that and pick him up and bring him back to recruit him. So I'm going to make our way back. I don't think we have a cage built for him right now, so I'm gonna build a cage and then we'll go ahead and recruit and name these guys. Okay, we got our recruits here. Let's go ahead and I would like to recruit you first. But the game seems to kind of bug out when you have too many prisoners. I think this works. If you pick them up and then put them back down. No, it's not working for us. Well, let's talk to the prince. I believe online they said if you click 1 and then 2, yeah, you get a chance of them joining you, but it's not very common. Let's go with you being Mudstick. That somebody requested, and I think they said they wanted them to be tall. We get them to be really tall. Yeah, we're gonna go with comically tall and skinny. And he really is a stick. Okay, so we got Mudstick there. So go ahead and pick up Mudstick and put him down. And we'll get you some gear, Mudstick, don't you worry. I would really like to recruit that soldier drone next though. think we just need to wait a little bit until it gives us the talk to option. That's what I've experienced, at least. There we go. Yeah, it's just a matter of waiting. Okay, you, my friend, are going to be called Darren. I figured, you know, first come, first serve. Darren will get the soldier drone because they asked to join up with the team earlier. And I'm actually really excited about Darren because you got some good stats. You got the best stats in the whole group. Look at that 50 toughness. That means I think once we get some armor on you, you're not going to get knocked out by people. And melee attack is really, really good. He's good with pretty much everything, including turrets. So he's gonna be really, really useful. You, my friend. Ooh, we can recruit you. I haven't got any other requests for names, so we're just gonna name you something simple. Blues. You can play your saxophone while we go off into the fog. Alright, well, I'm gonna get these guys equipped with some gear. I don't think we have much gear stored right now. I don't think we even have storage for goods set up. But we will. I've got some goods being made, at least. Yeah, I'll get them set up, probably buy some stuff from some stores, and the first thing is that we're gonna need to get Darren some good prosthetics, but we'll do that and then we'll have you see what they look like once they're all set up. Okay, so I think we're just about at the point where I'm comfortable with settling somewhere. Silas, if he's loaded up right now, he is kind of slow, but we can do I wouldn't call it an exploit, but okay, yeah, it's an exploit. If we give this backpack to someone that we're carrying, like Gunner here, Silas should actually be able to move a little bit faster. Yeah, see, he was going 16. Now he's going 19, which is about as fast as the Fogmen, so as long as we're careful, we should be okay. And I think, from what I remember, that one spot in the distance there, I'm pretty sure right there, is a pretty good spot to settle. I think that's where I went in my base tutorial video. It's been a while, but I'm pretty sure that's where it was. Oh, Darren, what are you doing? You're not out there. I think I tried to get... Yeah, Mudstick got kind of hurt getting into a fight out there, but he was okay with his gear. What's this? Oop. A shinobi guard. Should we send Darren in? I feel like we should send Darren in. I'd be able to get another prince. We'll keep an eye on things. But I think Darren can make his way over. Oh, there's another shinobi guard. Okay, I think that we can take this dude out. Yeah, we can save him. Maybe. There we go. That was a pretty good hit. Their left arm's down. There we go. Is he dead? He's not dead. Okay, pick him up. Can I pick that lock? Okay, I think we're about to get attacked. Yeah, it looks like we're not going to be able to save that dude. Sorry, friend. How fast are we moving? 21 compared to their 19. I think we'll be able to outrun them. is keep some distance between us and them, though. That's quite a large chunk of them following us, making me a little nervous, but Silas is not being attacked by anyone, or is he? Okay. He's starting to get chased, but he's going as fast as whoever is going to be chasing him, so I think he's alright. Darren, just come in. And now I'm getting nervous about Silas. Who's chasing you, Silas? It says that no one's following you now. So whoever was attacking you isn't anymore. Okay, those heavies are... Well, actually, that one's unconscious. We might be able to get a couple more Fogmen here. We play our cards right. Luz, why don't you make your way down? Darren, come up here. Put them in that cage. And Robert, what's going on with you? Oh, I stopped giving you a job because you were your legs got injured. I see. Silas, how are you doing? You're doing okay. Darren is back here. Can I loot this frog prince? Yep, take that sword. Nice, okay. What do we call this dude? Jazz. Pick him up and put him down. He should be fine. The fog heavy though, I gotta be a little while before we can recruit him. And we're pretty much where I want to set up our first base. Nice. Okay, well, what we're gonna want to do is first... Oh, jeez. What is that? Hold up, Silas. Let's just kind of keep an eye on that group of Fogmen and see where they're going. Yeah, see, we gotta be careful because if a group like that comes by while we're getting set up, they could overrun our workers. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is just have like Silas and one other person that he can pick up, get the construction rolling. Yeah, because those dudes I don't want to mess with. Okay, Silas, let's take a minute and just prospect. Oh look, yeah, we got water around us, really good fertility, really good stone. The water's probably not great here, but let's just kind of look at that with the farming. If I did a well here, yeah, 30% is not great. 10%, and yeah, see, the water production is actually really good outside of where we want to put the walls. But we'll get enough here. We'll get enough to get by with 30%. We just need to set up multiple wells at once. What I wanted to do was... I would really like to get walls up, but before we do that, let's get a stone mine and stone processor. Stone mine and processor like that. And go ahead and put Gunner down. Gunner, where are you? There you are. I'm gonna also give you the engineer job by holding down shift and right clicking on that so you guys can build this stuff together. And I just realized that Gunner has like nothing on him besides a hat. Like, that's the thing about Hivers, is that, like, they look like bugs, so I totally forget to clothe them properly. I'm sorry, Gunner. If you get attacked, you're probably gonna die. But then again, if we get attacked, it's not gonna go well, really, anyways. Robert, I had sent you to the bar to get food, I think. You're gonna take your time though, aren't you? Okay, come on, there we go. It's bad when you see a hiver and they look hungry. Because if you look at Robert right now, his arms and legs are a little skinny. A little skinny there. I think. I don't know. They are stick. Like insect stick creatures. So maybe I'm just being ignorant. But we got the beginnings of a base. You know, we got a lot of tech done. I think if we look here, we've researched a lot of technology. I know I really should have sleeping bags set up, but part of me is wondering if it's even worth it. And I would really like to have some farm research done, but I think what I'm going to do is just get the walls built, get a small base set up, and a little funnel for turrets. Probably on the edge here, facing Mongrel. So if we have like our main entrance coming from like over, say, here, near the iron, could set up some walls and like a funnel. I'm not sure how I want to do it, but we'll get like some sort of funnel set up like here or like there, and some walls around a very small enclosure with a ramp. And we'll work on that as our base. Okay, well, both these things are getting built. The question is, do I want to run Silas over? Oop, St. Maurice, what is going on here? You're fighting people? No, you are not. Darren, you can come over, see if you can help out, but not our other dude right there. Are any of these guys not dead? I completely forgot to check up on these dudes, and I'm pretty sure they're all dead now. These Fogmen. Yeah. What the damage that the guards do. Fogmen just get instantly one-shotted. Okay, well, let's see. Gunner, why don't we have you work on this, and then if you can, work on that, and then Silas, we could send you back to Mongrel. And let's just see where he goes. We can then probably build out some funnel structure. Because realistically, we were going to be trading with Mongrel the most. Okay, you go here. So I suppose we could get like a little funnel going in. Like here, next to the iron, and some gates. Let's go ahead and just kind of plan that out, and then we'll get it built. If we want, the gate should be, I'm thinking like there. And the wall's gonna be something like that. And then we'll do the other wall. Not a ramp, a wall. Something like that. We're just gonna go for minimal for it for now. And we'll get the walls expanded, but I just don't want to spend like hours getting this set up. We'll do to like, we want to go around that iron. I'm thinking like there to there. That looks good to me. And then as we get more stuff, we'll just kind of push these walls further back and further back until we get this whole area set up, and we'll have the free hive getting all kinds of setup. It'll be great. Gunner is just gonna work on this. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to test bringing 2 people there. I mean, we could lose a worker. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. I think it would probably be worth it for speeding up the operation, getting multiple people working on things, you know? And we could probably, and with Darren, we could probably even attack things and it'd be okay. Darren and Blues, at least. Hey, actually, really quick, what's the deal up here? No leather. Okay. We don't have iron either. Hey, Jazz. Can you... You can't talk to this dude, can you? Oh, you're unconscious. Okay, that would make sense. Deep, why don't you come up here? See if you can talk to this heavy. Yeah, see, it doesn't always work. Only sometimes. That gross Fogmen blood on the floor there. I just saw that. Maybe we could get some more iron plates. And what we could do is we could get Silas to just get a ton of building materials, actually. Yeah, I think I might do that. I might just get him to get a ton of building materials on him and run those back and forth. Where's our person with the massive backpack? So, sorry, my headphones were off right there. I was just talking a little bit. I think that we're good now. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, so before I do this, I wanted to find who had the backpack on. I'm having a hard time seeing that right now. I don't see the backpack, which concerns me. Oh, Blue's got the backpack on. Oh yeah, now I remember that. So Blue's got a backpack on, and you know, I was looking at this. They have the same arm strength and like leg strength and chest and whatnot as a normal Hiver drone, but their head is half as strong. So like if they got hit in the head, they're gonna die. So Blues we gotta be protective of. If his leg wasn't hurt, he'd actually be not nearly as encumbered as our other guys were. So he's actually kind of doing alright. So I think what I might do is actually have Silas grab Blues and then have Blues come along with us. He's not going to be able to outrun anything, but I don't know. Maybe I want to keep Blues. We'll bring maybe someone else. Maybe we'll bring Farmer 1. He is kind of working in the fields right now. Maybe we'll grab Robert. We'll grab Robert, I think. But oh no, I don't want to risk losing a named person. Go ahead, give this to Silas if we can. There we go. Silas has the backpack. I grab as many building materials as possible. Yeah, we're slowed down quite a bit there. He's moving slow. Maybe go down here to Robert. And I just want to check up on Gunner. How's it going over here? I mean, oh, you know what we should do is we should have you doing this if possible, and then we'll be making the building materials. I think Silas has got tons, absolutely tons of building materials for us. Go ahead, give that to Robert. And go pick up Robert. I know Robert's legs are hurt, but if we need to, we can pick him up and run. And come back here. Oh, our outpost, can we name that? How do you do that? How do you name an outpost? I think you need to be there, don't you? Yeah, your outpost, if we click here, we're gonna call it, oh gosh, what do I want to call it? I need to be inspired right now and I'm not. I mean, it's not Omelas because we've walked away from Omelas. The Hive. So what do we call it? I'm open to changing the name. We're gonna call it the Free Hive for now. Or, yeah. As I said, I'm willing to change the name of the outpost. I think that'd be kind of cool to see that as the name of the location, you know? And yeah, no, this has really been built. What we also need to do is once this has really been laid out is look at this. This is going to take a while. It's 2 materials per section. And Silas is here. And we already have Gunner working on this. What we could do is we could just bring a ton of workers over and just get them working on here, because it seems like we haven't really been attacked. It'd be a little bit risky. I might go recruit some worker drones, some expendable worker drones, and in the next episode bring them over. Because I suspect this episode has been about 20-ish minutes. Once I add up all those little clips, so they're like a minute or 2 minutes long. It'll go by. We got a little nest of. We got a dead hive nest right next to us, so we gotta be careful with that. You kind of see them in the fog there. Not really, but just enough to be like, that's gonna be a problem, you know? So Silas, why don't you go ahead and come over here. And we'll put down Robert, and we'll get building. Go ahead, put him down. And Robert, I'm gonna get you on an build job as well, and if you can't build, you're gonna be mining. And actually, yeah, we'll leave it like that. Besides, you guys are sneaking. Gunner, it looks like, is making his way over to build. Oh, and we also have that tech that I bought at that store, which will be kind of cool because we'll be able to use that to decorate our place. Hey, it's exciting. We're breaking ground, you know. I didn't think that I would be breaking ground this early on in the season or in the series, but you know, with all the editing out of the kind of repetitive stuff, we've gotten there sooner rather than later. And we've got actually a pretty big squad because of that Recruit Prisoners mod. It's definitely a really OP mod, but I suspect that once we actually get into fights, which I will do once we have a proper base that's defended. Don't worry. We'll get into fights and have people die. We're gonna need that recruit prisoner mod. But it's gotta be a question of how are we gonna replenish our ranks. You know? Okay, so it looks like Gunner is going back to working on things. And Robert, what are you doing? Could you give some of this to Silas? And actually, why don't you give some of this to Gunner as well? And we'll just speed it up a little bit. I'm just really on edge, to be honest, because I keep on expecting like a big old group of Fogmen to come by like we saw that one morning. Or that evening before we started this process. Okay, the gate's actually built. Nice. And everything else is coming together. And then Robert, why don't you give that backpack to Silas? And Silas, you can come back to Mongrel. And these guys can continue working on this slowly but surely. We might be, what, like a third of the way with the base built? I think that this is probably a good place for us to end the episode. We'll start the next episode with more of this getting built and us bringing more people over. Thank you for joining me. This has been Orange One.